House in Bangor is set to receive substantial funding included in the legislature's supplemental budget. Still, the shelter in Bangor is at risk of closing if it doesn't get the money it needs. News 13's Raya Wooten tells us how state leaders and shelter directors statewide are working to prevent that from happening.
Representatives from PCHC say receiving state funding makes them hopeful, but there is still more ground to cover.
It's intimidating because then a lot more people will be on the streets.
With only 5 months left for the Hope House to secure a new owner and the funding it needs to remain open, people experiencing homelessness are beginning to worry. Senator Joe Baldacci says he worked tirelessly to secure more than $7 million in the state's supplemental budget to keep the Hope House and low-barrier shelters like it open.
It's not permanent funding, but it's to get it through the next 3 years.
Baldacci says funding will be divided between 5 shelters in Maine, and Hope House would get at least $500,000, covering more than half of its $800,000 deficit. In a statement, representatives from PCHC say while this funding gets us more than halfway to covering the deficit, it does not remedy the entire deficit. Since December, PCHC has been communicating with Preble Street about possibly taking over the shelter, hoping the Portland-based agency can be its saving grace.
I mean, it would be really disastrous if that shelter closes.
But with Preble Street already running 3 other shelters in southern Maine, Executive Director Mark Swan says it has to analyze its responsibilities.
We have to have a very honest kind of internal conversation. Can we do this, and can we do it well?
Uncertain about which way Preble Street will swing, Boyd Cronholm, the director of Bangor Area Homeless Shelter, says he's working with PCHC's board to determine how he can assist if Preble Street cannot step in.
But really just even open up our winter warming center, that would still only accommodate about 2/3 of the people that would be displaced from the Hope House.